This is a great time to be alive. There have never been more opportunities to do more things and to achieve more of your goals in all of human history than there are today. You can live longer and better today than any other generation before you. Modern advances in medicine and healthcare are enabling more people to live to age 80 or 90 or even 100 than ever imagined possible. But with all these great opportunities for success, prosperity, long life and happiness, you're probably feeling like most people too much to do and too little time. Because of the explosive growth of information, technology and competition, the rate of change has accelerated almost beyond your capacity to keep up with it. Today we need a new way to think about time, especially the different times of your life. We find that each activity and responsibility in your life requires you to take a different approach to time if you want to get the best results from everything you do. You need one kind of time for setting goals and deciding what you really want in life, and another type of time for setting priorities, focusing on high-value tasks and getting things done. You need one type of time for interacting, communicating, negotiating and administrating, and another type of time at home with your family and your most important relationships. The different types of time are often like oil and water. They don't mix very well together. Any attempt to use the wrong type of time in the wrong area for it will lead to frustration, failure, and ineffectiveness. The quality of your life is largely determined by the quality of your time management. But time management is really personal management, life management. It is management of yourself. If you don't control your time properly, it is difficult for you to control anything else. Fortunately, the richest, most successful person in the world has the same 24 hours per day that you have. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is that successful people, sometimes with less potential and fewer opportunities, often accomplish vastly more than others because they use their time in a better and more effective way. Your highest paid, most important skill is your ability to think, both before you act and while you are acting. It is your ability to choose what is more important and what is less important. Psychologists tell us that your level of self-esteem, how much you like and respect yourself, is the key measure of how happy you are in any area of your life. The key to high self-esteem is a feeling of self-efficacy, the confidence that you can master your life, achieve your goals, perform your tasks, and get the results that are expected of you and that you expect from yourself. Most people live in a reactive, responsive mode. When something happens around them, they react and respond immediately, automatically, unthinkingly, becoming slaves to the moment or to the latest ring on their smartphone or computer. The key to taking full control over your time and your life is for you to stop and think before you react and respond. It is for you to identify the kind of time and behavior that is required of you at each moment, and then for you to respond appropriately to another.
Mongol tribe had wiped out their village. From that humble beginning, Temujin, who later became known as Genghis Khan, the perfect warrior, spread the Mongol Empire from the Sea of Japan across China, India, much of Russia, and the Middle East, all the way to the Mediterranean and the Danube. It is the same with you and your life. As long as you respond effectively to the continuous challenges of daily life and work, you continue to grow smarter and more capable and move toward the fulfillment of your full potential. More than anything, your success in both the short and the long term is largely determined by the way you respond to the inevitable and unavoidable difficulties and challenges of daily life. This is called your responsibility, your ability to respond effectively to the non-stop and conflicting demands on your time. In this book, you will learn a series of the best time usage and time management principles ever discovered. The same time management techniques and strategies practiced by the most successful and happy people in our society. By practicing these methods and techniques, you will take full control over your time and your life, and achieve more in the next year or two than most people accomplish in several years, or even in a lifetime. When you become more thoughtful about your current situation and learn the most effective way to deal with different events, at different times with different approaches, you will think with greater clarity and will respond with greater confidence than ever before. There is one quality that one must possess to win, and that is definiteness of purpose, the knowledge of what one wants, and a burning desire to achieve it. One of the most important types of time is the time you spend thinking, deciding, and planning how to achieve the things you really want in life. The biggest single waste of time is setting off without clear, specific goals. Many people waste their most productive years responding and reacting to whatever is going on around them and working to achieve the goals of other people, instead of taking the time to become absolutely clear about what it is that they really want for themselves. There's a saying, before you do anything, you have to do something else first. Before you set off on the great adventure of life, you have to decide where you want to end up. The good news is, there have never been more opportunities to achieve your goals than there are today. But only you can decide what you want. What is the difference between the rich and the poor? One explanation is that about 85% of wealthy people have one big goal they work on all the time. Only 3% of poor people have one big goal, and they work on it occasionally, if at all. Today, there is great controversy over the difference between the 1%ers and the rest of us. The claim is that the 1%ers own or control more wealth than everyone else put together. However, that statistic is inaccurate. The real difference is actually between the top 3% and the other 97%. Because most people start off with little or nothing, the real question ought to be, how did the 3%, who started with nothing, become so successful in the course of 1 or 2 generations? The answer is simple. The top 3% have clear, written goals and plans that they work on every day. They know exactly who they are, what they want, and where they are going. They have a blueprint, a roadmap that guides them faster and with ever greater accuracy toward achieving the health, happiness, wealth, and prosperity that most people strive for all their lives. As a result of having clear, written goals, they waste far less time than the average person. People with written goals and plans earn and accumulate, on average, 10 times as much as other people with the same levels of intelligence and education. There is a story of a hunter who goes to the edge of the woods, closes his eyes, and shoots his rifle into the forest. He then turns to his friend and says, "I sure hope something good runs into that. That is how too many people live their lives. They throw themselves at life like a dog chasing a passing car, seldom catching anything." Most people go through their lives without goals, doing the best they can and just hoping something good will happen to them. But hope is not a strategy. It is a recipe for failure, if not disaster. For you to maximize your time, to enjoy the greatest quantity and quality of riches and rewards, you need to take time regularly to think about your goals, especially when you're experiencing turbulence and rapid change. You need to become intensely goal-oriented, setting goals, making plans, and organizing your life around the things you really want to do and have are the greatest time management tools of all. Goal setting and personal strategic planning require that you step back and take some time off, away from interruptions and distractions. You then answer several key questions to ensure that what you are doing on the outside is consistent with the person you are on the inside, and in harmony with what you really want to achieve. The first question you ask is, who am I? Your answer to this question reveals your self-image, the person you think you are. Because your outer behaviors are always consistent with the way you see or describe yourself on the inside, this answer tells you a lot about yourself. The sign over the temple of Apollo at Delphi in ancient Greece read, "Man, know thyself." This is the starting point of wisdom. Socrates said, "The unexamined life is not worth living. Unless you carve out time regularly to examine your life and make sure that you are clear about your goals and that they have not changed, you will become reactive responsive, acting impulsively, and often doing what other people want you to do." Begin this goals analysis by realizing that you are unique and potentially extraordinary. There has never been, nor ever will be, anyone exactly like you. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. You are a special and complex combination of knowledge, experience, education, talents, abilities, interests, emotions, desires, and fears. In addition, from infancy onward, you have had a complex series of experiences that have shaped you into the person you are today. You have special strengths and abilities and have been born with the capacity to be absolutely excellent at something, and maybe several things. Your great responsibility to yourself and to others is to find that special mission that you have been put on this earth to accomplish. You must clarify your vision, your life's purpose, your heart's desire. Do what you really love. One of your great jobs in life is to find something you really love to do, and then to put your whole heart into becoming absolutely excellent at doing that one thing. Throughout your adult life and career, you need to ask and answer a series of questions. Your answers will change over time and with experience. You must be clear about your answers each time you address these questions, and must be willing to change your responses as you get more information. Begin by assuming that you have no limitations. Imagine that you could wave a magic wand and make your life ideal in every way. Ask yourself, what do I really want to do with my life? What do I really want to do with my life? And what do I really want to do with my life? The third time you ask this question with really is the key. It forces you to dig deep into yourself, moving past the superficial answers regarding money and success, and often gives you the answer you have been seeking. This is how you begin to unlock your full potential. Personal strategic planning. Successful companies invest a lot of time and money developing strategic plans for their businesses. These are the carefully thought-out goals and plans they use to achieve greater success and profitability in competitive markets. You need a strategic plan as well, a personal strategic plan, to ensure you accomplish the very most in the shortest period of time, making the fewest possible mistakes along the way. Personal strategic planning focuses on 4 basic questions, which you should ask regularly. Where am I now in my life? What have you accomplished so far? How much are you worth financially? What kind of family life do you have? What is your level of health and fitness? How did I get to where I am today? What were the choices and decisions you made in the past to create your present life? What has been most responsible for your success to date? What has been the reason for your setbacks? Where do I want to go in the future? Idealize and imagine a perfect future. Project forward 5 years and imagine that your life is excellent in every way. What would it look like? How would it be different from your life today? How can I get from where I am to where I want to be? What are all the different things that you could do starting today to create your perfect future? Clarity is your best friend. Personal strategic planning requires first, that you set clear written goals, and second, that you carefully examine the various strategies you can implement to achieve them. Most people want to earn a lot of money doing something they enjoy and ultimately achieve financial independence. But only a small percentage of people will achieve this common goal. Why is this? There are more than 10 million millionaires in the United States alone, and more than 80% of them are self-made. In the world, there are almost 2,000 billionaires, about 66% of whom are self-made as well. These are all individuals who started with nothing and achieved their financial success in one working lifetime, if not sooner. Why not you? There are many different ways for you to achieve your goals of high income, financial independence, or even wealth. One high road to financial success is entrepreneurship, the ability to start and build your own successful business. Today, it is easier to start a business and get started offering a product or service than ever before. It takes less than 24 hours for you to register your business, set up a website, and start operating. Many people become financially independent by specializing and becoming absolutely excellent in their fields, working for another company, and being paid very well. They go to work for someone else and work their way up, earning more and more over the years. Fully 10% of millionaires are professionals, such as doctors, lawyers, architects, accountants, and engineers. They worked very hard for a long time, did excellent work, got great reputations, and were eventually paid very well. You can choose the path of entrepreneurship and business building, or you can choose to work for another company, especially a company with great potential that is just getting started. You can specialize and become excellent at what you do. You can be a big success in many different ways. You can choose among different paths, depending on your personality, skills, temperament, and what you really enjoy. The good news is there is no single best way. Millions of people do very well financially working for someone else or by specializing or both. Others become successful in business or as entrepreneurs by mastering a wide variety of skills. Some do several things. They start their own businesses and then specialize at becoming very good performing a service or developing a product that people really want and are willing to pay for. Clarity is probably 95% of success. The greater clarity you have about who you are and what you want, the easier it is for you to succeed under almost any condition or circumstances. Thomas Carlyle wrote, "The man with no goals makes little progress on the smoothest road, whereas the man with clear goals makes progress on even the roughest road." When you take the time to stop and think about what you really want and how to get it, you can save yourself years of hard work going back and forth making little progress. Forget about the mistakes of the past and focus on the future. There is a Turkish proverb that says, "No matter how long you have gone down the wrong road, turn back." Josh Billings, the Western humorist, once said, "It ain't what a man knows what hurts him, it's what he knows that ain't true." When I was growing up, my teachers and parents told me over and over that if I didn't get good grades, if I didn't graduate from high school, if I didn't go to college, I wouldn't be successful in life. And I believed them. When I failed out of high school, I resigned myself to a life of laboring jobs. For the next few years, I washed dishes, dug wells, worked in sawmills and factories, and sometimes slept in my car. Finally, in frustration at seeing all the successful people around me, many younger than I began to challenge my beliefs about success and failure. I began to ask, why is it that some people are more successful than others? What I found out surprised me. I found that there was only a small relationship between success and high education, intelligence, good grades, coming from a wealthy family, or even natural ability. Intelligence has been identified as an important quality of successful people in every field. But extensive research has found that many successful people did not have exceptional IQs, nor did they get great grades at school. They may have been above average in intelligence, but they were not geniuses. The experts have concluded that intelligence is more a way of acting than it is a matter of good grades or a high IQ. So what then is an intelligent way of acting? The answer is simple. You are acting intelligently when you are doing something that moves you toward one of the goals you have set for yourself. You are acting unintelligently whenever you do anything that is not moving you toward something you want. In my seminars, I teach a simple technique that I promise will double the income of everyone in the room. I call this the A-B. Unlock your potential, the A and B task method. Hi, I'm Mubra Bakar, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about unlocking your potential and achieving extraordinary results in your life. Now, you might be wondering, Mubra, how do I actually do that? How do I bridge the gap between where I am now and where I want to be? The answer is simple, my friends. By harnessing the power of the A and B task method. This method, a cornerstone of success principles I've taught for decades, will provide you with a clear framework for setting and achieving goals. Get ready to take control of your life and make your dreams a reality. The first step towards any accomplishment, large or small, is to know exactly what it is you want. Your goals should be so clear, so well defined, that you could explain them to a 6-year-old and they could turn around and explain them to another child. Let me give you an example. Let's say you want to be happier. That's a good start, but it's not specific enough. What does happiness look like to you? What brings you joy? Is it spending more time with loved ones? Is it pursuing a hobby you're passionate about? Is it traveling to new and exciting destinations? Identify those specifics, write them down, make your goals tangible. Remember, a goal without clarity is just a wish. It's time to transform those wishes into concrete objectives. Once you have that clear picture, that vivid image of what you want, your mind will automatically begin to seek out ways to achieve it. You'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards opportunities and resources that align with your vision. Now that you have your goals clearly defined, it's time to take the next crucial step. Write them down. Yes, you heard that right. Get a notebook, open up a document on your computer, or grab a napkin, whatever works for you, and put those goals in writing. You see, there's something incredibly powerful about the physical act of writing down your goals. It's as if you're making a contract with yourself, a tangible commitment to achieving what you've set out to do. Studies have shown that only 3% of adults have written goals. Those who do, however, accomplish significantly more than those who don't. They earn more money, they enjoy greater levels of happiness and fulfillment, and they live longer, healthier lives. But here's the key. Don't just write them down in a vague or general sense. Make them measurable, attach numbers to them. Instead of saying I want to lose weight, specify I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months. By quantifying your goals, you're not only making them more concrete, but you're also creating a clear benchmark for measuring your progress. And that sense of progress, my friends, is what fuels motivation and keeps you moving forward. Chapter 3. The Deadline-Driven Life. Now let's talk about the importance of setting deadlines. You see, a goal without a deadline is like a ship without a rudder. It might drift along aimlessly, but it's unlikely to reach its intended destination. When you set a deadline, you're essentially giving your subconscious mind a target to aim for. You're creating a sense of urgency, a burning desire to get things done. Now I know that deadlines can feel daunting, especially if you're dealing with a large or complex goal. That's why I encourage you to break your goals down into smaller, more manageable timeframes. Instead of focusing on the entirety of a year-long project, for instance, concentrate on what you need to accomplish this month, this week, or even today to stay on track. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither will your dreams be achieved overnight. It's about taking consistent action, step by step, day by day. And by setting deadlines and breaking down your goals into smaller milestones, you're creating a roadmap for success, a clear path to follow on your journey towards achieving your aspirations. Outgrow your potential awaits. There you have it, the A and B task method, a powerful framework for unlocking your potential and achieving remarkable things in your life. Remember to start by getting crystal clear about what you want, writing those goals down, and setting deadlines to create a sense of urgency. As you embrace this method and make it a part of your daily routine, you'll be amazed by the transformative power it holds. You'll find yourself accomplishing more than you ever thought possible, breaking through limitations and living a life that truly excites you. So go out there, take action, and make your dreams a reality. I have complete faith in your ability to achieve greatness. Until next time, stay focused, stay positive, and keep reaching for the stars. Let's face it, times are tough. Businesses are forced to adapt, contracts can dry up, and it can feel like the ground is shifting beneath your feet. But I'm here to tell you that even in the face of uncertainty, there is a way forward. The key is to take control of your destiny by setting clear, achievable goals. When everything around you feels chaotic, having a plan gives you a sense of direction. By setting new deadlines and maintaining reasonable goals, you regain a sense of control over your future. And that journey begins with a single step, setting your goals. Resources can help you along the way. Write it all down. Consider books, online courses, tools, and other materials. Keep pushing yourself until you can't think of anything that needs to be. Now, let's bring some order to your brainstorming. It's time to take that creative chaos and turn it into a structured plan. Look at the list you've created and start thinking about the natural progression of steps. Consider the flow of tasks and how they interconnect. What needs to happen first? What can only happen once you've completed other tasks? Identify dependencies and prioritize accordingly. Begin by numbering the items on your list in the order you need to tackle them. This will help you visualize the sequence clearly. This creates a clear roadmap for your journey. A well-organized list acts like a GPS, guiding you step by step. Don't worry if you need to adjust the order as you go. The important thing is to have a logical sequence to guide your actions. Flexibility is key. By organizing your thoughts into a sequential checklist, you eliminate overwhelm and create a sense of momentum. Each step forward is a small victory. Each completed task will move you closer to your ultimate goal. Celebrate these milestones to keep your motivation high. By following a logical sequence, you ensure that each step builds upon the previous one, leading you steadily towards success. It's like building a staircase to your dreams. So take your time, review your list, and start organizing those steps into a winning sequence. Your future self will thank you for the effort you put in today. Now, let's talk about the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. This powerful principle states that roughly 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. It's about working smarter, not harder. Look at your sequenced list. Identify the tasks that will have the biggest impact on achieving your goal. These are your 20% activities, the ones that will move the needle the furthest. Circle, highlight, or mark these high-impact tasks in a way that stands out. These are your top priorities. Focus your time and energy on these activities, and you'll see exponential progress toward your goal. Remember, it's not about doing everything, it's about doing the right things. Now that you have your prioritized list, it's time to shift into action mode. The biggest mistake people make at this stage is overthinking or waiting for the perfect moment to begin. Don't fall into that trap. The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time is right now. Choose the first task on your list, even if it's something small, and take that first step. Action creates momentum. The moment you start moving towards your goal, you trigger a chain reaction of positive energy. You'll gain valuable feedback, new ideas will emerge, and you'll build confidence with every step you take. Remember, action is the antidote to fear. So don't let procrastination steal your dreams. Embrace the power of action and watch your goals come to life. Consistency is the key to achieving any goal. It's not about taking massive action all at once, it's about making steady progress every single day. Think of it like building a muscle. It takes consistent effort over time to see results. Commit to doing something, no matter how small, to move towards your goal each day. Even if it's just for 15 minutes, that consistent effort will compound over time, leading to incredible results. Remember, a little progress each day adds up to big achievements. This daily action activates the momentum principle of success. The more you move towards your goal, the easier it becomes to maintain that momentum. Don't underestimate the power of consistency. So, make it a non-negotiable to do anything, to move closer to your goal every single day. Reality. Congratulations on writing down your 10 goals. This is a significant first step towards manifesting your dreams and aspirations. Now let's take it a step further and activate the incredible power of your subconscious mind. This is where the real magic happens. Find a quiet space where you can relax and focus. It could be a cozy corner in your home or a serene spot in nature. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing yourself to settle into the present moment. Feel the tension melt away with each exhale. Now bring your goals to mind one by one. Visualize them clearly, as if they are already part of your reality. As you visualize each goal, I want you to state it out loud as if it's already achieved. Speak with conviction and confidence. For example, if one of your goals is to start your own business, you would say, "I am a successful entrepreneur, running a thriving business that brings me joy and abundance." Feel the pride and excitement in your voice. Feel the words resonate within you. Let them sink deep into your subconscious mind. Believe them with every fiber of your being. Trust in the process and in your ability to achieve these goals. As you repeat each goal, imagine yourself living that reality. See the details vividly in your mind's eye. See it, feel it, and experience it as if it's already happening. Engage all your senses in this visualization. This simple practice, done consistently, can have a profound impact on your life. It aligns your subconscious mind with your conscious desires, paving the way for success and fulfillment. There you have it, a powerful roadmap to not just survive but thrive, even in the face of economic uncertainty. Remember, setting goals and taking consistent action is not a one-time event, it's a lifestyle. It's about taking control of your destiny and shaping your future one step at a time. Don't wait for the perfect moment or for things to get easier. Start today. Take that first step, even if it's just writing down your goals. Now go out there and make it happen. What is your burning desire? What sets your soul on fire? You have a powerful force within you, a sleeping giant waiting to be awakened. We all possess it. This force is your major definite purpose. It's the big dream, the life-changing goal that propels you forward. Napoleon Hill, a master of success, discovered this secret. He studied the ultra-wealthy, the high achievers. Their secret? A crystal-clear major definite purpose. It's the engine driving their every action, their guiding star. Without this guiding purpose, you're a ship lost at sea, tossed by waves of uncertainty. But with it, you become unstoppable. You gain laser focus, unshakable determination, and an unstoppable will to succeed. Ready to unleash this power within you? Let's ignite your journey to greatness. Grab a pen and paper. It's time to unlock the treasure chest of your desires. Write down 10 goals that make your heart race with excitement. Don't hold back. Dream big, dream bold, and let your imagination run wild. Want to travel the world? Write it down. Desire financial freedom? Put it on paper. Yearn for a loving relationship? Capture it in writing. These are your personal desires, your unique aspirations. Each goal, a brushstroke painting the masterpiece of your ideal life. Don't censor yourself. This is your time to explore the boundless possibilities that lie within you. Now take a deep breath. The adventure is just beginning. Look at your list of 10 goals. Feel their energy. Now ask yourself, which one goal, if achieved, would have the greatest positive impact on my life? This is it. This is your major definite purpose, your guiding light, your North Star. This is the goal that will ignite your soul and propel you towards a life of abundance and fulfillment. Circle it, highlight it, let its importance resonate within you. This is the goal you will focus your energy on, the dream you will turn into reality. Feel the excitement building? You're on the cusp of something extraordinary. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Let's transform your dream into a concrete plan. First, set a deadline. This creates urgency and focus. When do you want to achieve this goal? Write it down. Next, break it down. What steps do you need to take? Create a list of actionable items, small victories that will lead you to the ultimate triumph. Each step, a stepping stone on your path to success. Review your plan daily. Visualize yourself achieving each step. Feel the excitement, the motivation surge through you. This is your daily fuel, your reminder of the incredible future you are creating. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take action today and watch your life transform.